128 Songbird Court, Roseburg, Oregon, to demonstrate in front of the home of Bruce Hanna, the House Speaker for the GOP. Other people will follow our steps in holding their public representatives accountable. The roots of our democracy are in redressing our complaints with elected officials when they fail to serve the people that they represent. Public sidewalks become public forums upon which we can voice our complaints against governments, corporations, and legislatures. Home demonstrations are a historic, time-honored tradition of holding people accountable for their actions, as oftentimes these actions affect others in a very personal way. When Gene Whisnant, Bruce Hanna, and a number of other GOP representatives chose to compromise the passage of Senate Bills 1552 and 1564, they personally affected tens of thousands of Oregonians struggling with foreclosure and delinquency. As a result, Cascadia Action Lab has chosen to hold House Speaker Bruce Hanna accountable in a public forum on the sidewalk surrounding his home at 128 Songbird Court, Roseburg, Oregon. Both Whisnant and Hanna are members of the American Legislative Exchange Council,
Shame!
also known as A.L.E.C. A.L.E.C. is a national front organization that provides corporations with legislative pawns placed strategically throughout state legislative branches in order to craft model bills to protect corporate interest. SB 1552 and SB 1564 are bipartisan bills that will provide Oregonians facing foreclosure with viable options to remain in their homes through mediation and renegotiation of their loans. Loyal to A.L.E.C. and corporate interests, Whisnant rewrote these bills with changes that would not only compromise the benefit of these bills, but cause further harm to homeowners by providing greater protection and leniency to banks. These amendments would revoke the Attorney General's authority to pursue actions against banks that utilize abusive mortgage servicing practices, eliminate the requirement that banks meet with homeowners in mediation to try to find a solution prior to foreclosure, and retroactively validate the Mortgage Electronic Registration Systems, MERS, a controversial fraudulent system created by banks to avoid recording sales with counties, resulting in numerous lawsuits. These amendments clearly provide benefits to banks, not Oregonians, and compromise the two most powerful bills available to provide respite to struggling homeowners in our state. To highlight this, the day before the Oregon legislative session began, Bank of America and the Oregon Bankers Political Action Committee provided cash contributions to Gene Whisnant, and he proves quite worthy of such funds, exhibiting loyalty to the banks and not the people. The time when politicians serve corporate interest over citizens without accountability is behind us. The time when politicians are able to make decisions that condemn homeowners while they return to their homes without demonstration are a notion of the past.
Yeah, that's right.
We demonstrate with our faces covered to represent the manner in which elected officials hide behind the mask of A.L.E.C. and corporate interests, and citizens can do the same to protect themselves from corporate and police repression for such actions. We will no longer stand by while tens of thousands of Oregonians lose their homes at the hands of corrupt politicians. In a system of legalized bribery, the only actions left are direct. When our homes are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back!
Corporate greed has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Corporate greed has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho!